Hi everyone. So in this video we'll be seeing how to make a module like this where you'll be able to view different screens and click on these icons to see different pages, right? So let's get started. Okay. Uh, Now before we get into the details of the video, uh, like similar to how you have ingredients ready before you start preparing a dish, what I've done here is that I've taken all the components that I'll be using inside the video and I've kept it ready so that I can just drag and drop to make the process simpler. So I would also suggest you to have these components ready so you can follow through the video easily, right? So what I have here are three basic images that you can get as per your interest, and I have some dummy text, and I have this kind of a small icon which I created using a circle and two lines intersecting each other, and I've just grouped it, right? And here I have three small circles and I've grouped it together, and I also have one small rectangle. Okay. So now first what I'll do is I'll just copy this image and I'll expand it like so. Alright, and I'll center it. So next what I'll do is I'll copy this rectangle like so, and I'll just put it in the center maybe, right? And I'll maybe fill it by black. Okay, and put this to 50% opacity so that it gives you a kind of a pass-through look, right? And apart from this, what I'll do is now I'll just copy this text and paste it on top of this, and I'll resize this so that it fits inside, and I'll change this to white color, maybe a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Maybe a bit more, and I'll just center it. Oh, my bad. Okay, so there we have the text ready. The corners just look a bit too sharp, so I'll just round them off a little bit, like so. Okay, it looks better now. Maybe I'll put it around 50. Okay, and okay, it looks too cornerish, so I'll make it 25. Oh, my bad. Oh, that looks better. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll copy this icon, I'll come here and I'll paste it, put it in the center. There we go. So for the other side I'll just copy paste it and I'll flip it horizontally and I'll put it on the other side like so. Okay, now this is the first image, right? So there is nothing to the left side of this image. So what I'll do is to distinguish this, I'll keep this to some white color, and I'll make these two a little bit grayish, right? So, and now what I'll do is, okay, now if I see, looks good. Okay, one thing is missing, right? Okay, now this component I'll copy it and I'll come here and I'll paste and I'll put it right in the center like so. Now Okay, since this is the first image, again to highlight that, I'll make this like a blue color, right? Okay, now what I'll do is I will group in these three components that are present inside, like so. Okay, right. uh, Now what I'll do is I'll copy the next image and I'll just paste it over this for now. Like so. Okay, and similarly we need this text, so what I'll do is I'll copy paste these two. Okay, it went into that group, which we don't want. So what we will do is we will bring it out and we'll make it come to the front like so. Put it back. Okay, so I want the location of this text, so what I'll do is I'll move this, and this text is somewhere around 1128 and 226, so I'll put that right here. Okay, cool. So now what I'll do is I'll group these three all together like so, and create one more image on top of this. So I'll get this, I'll copy, and I'll come here and I'll paste, put it something like this, and I'll expand it. Now again, what I'll do is I'll copy this and I'll try to paste on top. Yes, it came out good. So I'll just make it come to the front like so. There we go. Alright, now it looks pretty decent. I'll group this. Okay, so now we have three groups, right? What I'll do is I'll just move these and put it right next to each other. Okay, so this one is just hiding there, so it might look like that. Okay, so now what we do is we create a mask. Okay, oh shit. Okay, right, so going inside this we have these three, right? So now what we do is okay, so we need those out, so I'll just temporarily I'll keep these down. Okay, I should have done it at the end, my bad. Anyways, now what I'll do is I'll just take a rectangle, okay, and I'll try to draw just on top of this like so. And now what I'll do is I'll right click and what was that? was that? Mask. Okay. Mask. Okay, so I'm doing something wrong here. There should be a mask as a shape option coming in, which I'm missing. So let me see what I'm doing wrong. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. Right. So this, which are the three groups? 1, 2, 3, and this. So I've selected all three, and I'll group it again. And this time, what I'll do is I'll just click on this. Okay, still it doesn't come. Okay, interesting. Mask with shape. I'll go steps back. Now, yes, now I got. Okay, so the mistake that I did, so you guys can also learn. So I just selected all the components that I want to mask this with. So group 44 is the one which is behind this, the initial picture that I had, and other than that, I had two more, right? So this one is group 44, this one is group 46, and this one is group 45. I don't know why it's separately going out. All right, we don't want that. Okay, something is fishy. Okay, this is testing my patience. Okay. Right, this is what I want. So I'll just paste this here. Arey yaar. Okay. What I'll do, not working out. Okay, so instead what I'll do is I'll first select these three and I'll create a group. Good, now it will stay, hopefully. Yes, this will stay now. All right, so there you go guys, lesson learned. So what you do is you first group and then you try to move so that it doesn't come as a separate board outside. All right, okay, now back to this. This is my rectangle right here. I'll first bring it to the front. Okay, like so. And now what I'll do is okay, now I have to select this and this, and I'll do mask with shape. So there we go. Now what I'll do is I will bring in these two back like so, and this two. Okay, okay. And what we will do is we will bring it to the front so that it looks visible like that. All right, so now we have the basic stuff ready. Now what we do is we select all of this. Okay, and just before that I'll just put this to the front. Okay, now I'll just select all of this and I'll create it as a component. So this is one of the key steps. All right, now once I create it as a component, now what I'll do is this is going to be the default state, right? I mean, whenever you open the page, this is what will come first. Okay, now to the for me to go to the next state, which is the next slide, I'll click this plus button, so it will show next state, new state, right? So this I'll name it as, let's say, slide 2. Okay, okay, let it be as such. um, so for the state 2, what I'll do is I'll just uh, move this image. Okay, again select it and move until it is back. Oh shit. Okay, we don't want this thing to move. Okay, interesting. Okay, it's moving good. Okay, so what I'm doing basically is I'm just pressing shift and I'm moving the mouse over it like so. Okay, so now you have the second slide. Ta-da. Okay, now what I'll do is now this is the second slide, right? And so which means that there is one side before and one side which is after this, right? So in order to signify that, I'll again make this back to blue and convert this to white, like this. Okay, and this is the second slide. Array. Okay, since this is the second slide, I'll make this white, right? And this one I'll make it blue like so. Okay, so this is the second one. This is the second state, right? Now we need the third state for the third slide. So what I'll do is I'll create a new state. We have state 3, and for state 3 what I'll do is again I'll select this mask, this rectangle, and okay, that's not working out. That is also not working out. Okay, not working out, not working out. Okay, this is a challenge. Let's see. what do I do? I have to move this component. Okay, sorry for that, guys. Give me a minute, I'll figure it out. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. There we go. Okay, sorry for that, but yeah. So again, what I'm doing is I'm just basically uh, selecting the content. I don't know if I'm doing it right or not. Forgive me if I'm doing it wrong. Um, but what to do? So now what I'm doing is, okay, I'll do it right from the start. So I'll double click on the component, okay, and I'll click on group 7 and I'll make it move. Okay, so that's how you figure it out. Lesson learned, right? For you guys now it's easy. So basically what you do is you first double click on the component. As it goes inside, you click on the group and it will show all three. So now you just move around like so. All right, cool. Now there is no component after this, right? So what I'll do is I'll just select this and I'll make this again back to this white, and not pure white, but that's kind of different white. Okay, right. So this is to signify that there is no component after this, right? uh, so now what we do is we change this one back to white, and this one I'll change it to blue. There we go. Okay, so now we have all three states ready. So if I click on the component, so I have the default state, which is this, and I have the state 2, which is this, and state 3, which is this. Okay, so now what I'll do is I'll prototype. I'll go to prototype and I will link all of them together. So in prototype, what I have to do is if I click on a particular component, which is in this case this one, right? If I click on this component, I click on interactions plus. If I click on tab, it should auto animate and move to state 2, right? uh, so there is no connection for the left side because there is no picture before that. And here what I have to do is, if I click on the second component, it has to go to state 2, and if I click on, okay, back, if I click on this, array, yeah, if I click on this, it should go to state 3. Okay, so this is done. Now what I'll do is, I'll again select component and I'll select state 2, and in state 2 what I'll have to do is, if I click on this thing, um, it has to go back to default state, and if I click on this, it should go back to state 3, and if I click on this, it should go to default state, and if I click on this, it should go to state 3. There we go. Alright, cool. Now what we do is go to the third state, state 3, and here if I click on this, it should go to um, state 2, right? And here if I click on this, it should go to state 2, and if I click on this, it should go to default state, right? Okay, there we go. Now what we will do is we'll play it. So that's it, guys. It's done. So we'll just see how it works. Okay, now we want default state, right? So what I'll do is, I'll go to the component, I'll click on default state, and I'll come back to design first. I'll click on okay, I should do that in prototype, right? My bad. Default state, I'll click on home, so that's where the flow will start. Okay, so now if I click on play, oh shit, okay, okay, I should have done this. Okay, so now this is how the final piece looks like, right? So if I click on this button, it goes to the next slide. Similarly, if I click on this, it goes to the next. If I click back, it goes to the back, and if I click on 2, it goes to the second slide. 1, if it comes back to 1. From here, if I click on 3, it goes to 3, right? So yes, that's how you do it. Okay, so with this we have come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for patiently watching till here. It means a lot. Hope you guys liked the video. Give a thumbs up if you guys liked it. Comment on what I could have done better. I'm just starting out, so whatever I'm learning, I'm just trying to do it on my own and create it as a video. So I might be doing a couple of things wrong here and there, so feel free to let me know what I might improve. I'll try to incorporate them and share it to someone who you might feel will get most out of this. And keep watching. Thank you. Bye bye.